Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. I don't know, it seems running a YouTube channel, there's always something crops up. There's always something else you've got to do. Now, I've been plugging the Patreon site and the Buy Me a Coffee stuff because they're sort of in the front of my mind. And thanks to everybody who's done their bit on there. Absolutely wonderful. The Buy Me a Coffee just ticks along. It's really nice, and the Patreon has almost stopped. Basically, I think those that are gonna actually sign up for that and get the little perks, the little bonuses, which strictly speaking haven't started yet. When you joined the Patreon, you'd have seen your tier and the perks that you're supposed to be getting. Well, nobody's paid anything yet, so the perks you're getting mainly are ad-free versions of my longer videos, so that you can watch them literally with no ads at all. Which is, to get that on YouTube, you'd have to pay something somewhere, yeah? So I sort of look at it like this: rather than pay YouTube the premium price, why not pay the person who created the video in the first place if you're going to have to pay something? That's my view of it anyway. So I'm breaking in a new pair of sandals. There's a tile down here that's like, there's a gap, and I just found the gap. Right, so that's that. But something I keep forgetting about, but I just had a flipping email that's reminded me, is the merchandise store, which if you go to the main homepage, one of the banner headings is store, which shows my merchandise, and the company that actually host that, Teespring, I think it's just called Spring now, they've sent an email round saying that due to global price increases of transport, raw materials, blah 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 blah, we're having to put our base prices up. So this is the price that everything starts at. So like there's a basic price for a mug, yeah? And then the people who are selling their stuff on Teespring mark it up to get their profit. Well, what they're basically saying is, especially people with tight margins like me, go careful because you might end up selling it at a loss, because they're going to put their prices up. So they've asked everybody to go and revise their prices. They've given you a table of what the new prices will be, and they've asked people to go and revise their prices to check their profit margins. So I've been in and checked all mine, and all I've done is put the price up to keep the profit margin the same, if you see what I mean. So I haven't increased my bit at all. I've just maintained that as best I can, because it's weird, because I can set a price in US dollars and in euros. Those are my two choices. But depending on where it's going to be made, the prices change. Yeah. So sometimes an item in the States, the base price is quite a bit more than it is in Europe. And other times it's the other way round. So sometimes you'll but basically I sell in pounds, so because that's what I'm going to get paid in pounds. So I've been and done that, but what I can't work out is how to get those new prices onto my store on YouTube, because the prices on YouTube haven't changed. They've always said there is a couple of days delay between what happens on the Spring site and what happens on your YouTube channel. But I'll have to keep my eye on it, basically. What I would say is, if you rush off and buy something today, you'll get it at the old price. Because it changes on the first of the month, as far as I know. I really can't work out how to get my new prices across onto YouTube. I just can't flipping work it out. I hope it's an automated process, because I haven't had to do it before. I set my prices and the base prices haven't changed since I did that, which is a long time ago. But what I'm basically getting at, so I pour this out and I rub it so much I don't even get to drink it. I will sit down and drink it in a minute, I think. Or have I got something else to do before I sit down? But what I'm basically saying is that there is another way to support the channel where you get a product. You know, it's an actual. You know, you're buying goods. It's like when you go on holiday, you come back with a silly hat or something like that as a memory of the holiday. Well, the merchandise store is like that. It's a way of supporting the channel, but you get something. You know, I mean, the basic units are t-shirts of various sorts. There's some premium ones, there's some V-neck ones, there's a basic t-shirt type, you know. There's sweatshirts, long sleeve sweatshirts, and I've got a couple of those. Those are actually quite good. They feel quite nice to wear. So there's t-shirts, sweatshirts, there's mugs. What else is there on there? Tote bags. They're those sort of Hessian type bags that you can. They're like the TARDIS. You know, you can keep stuffing things in there, and it still doesn't come out the top. Yeah, so I think there's one of them on there. The phone cases that were on there I've taken off, and my limited edition mug that I did for 10,000 subscribers, that's been removed now. Those are no longer available. But there's a few things there. The t-shirts have got various sayings on. I mean, honestly, I don't need any more orchids. Now, walking around a show, an orchid show with that on, I reckon would be pretty good. What's the other one? Oh, I forget what they are anyway, but you know, there's some various little witticisms on the t-shirts. Or there's just a basic t-shirt with my logo on, you know, same with the mugs, a few witty sayings or just a basic logo, that sort of thing. But it's just a warning that the prices are going to go up, and I don't know how, when, and all that goes with it. I've done my bit. I've been into the spring site and I've changed the prices, but I don't see them reflected in YouTube yet. I literally went onto my store in YouTube, clicked on one of the items, it took me over to the store, and it's the old price. So sometime or other, I presume the prices will update. But they can't update now because the new base prices don't kick in till tomorrow, the 1st of September. So sometime after the 1st of September, perhaps something will happen. We shall see. Anyway, I just thought I'd give you a warning shot. But it's just a reminder that that store is there. I mean, it shows you how long ago. The profit margins on the items are quite low, especially the mug. I try and keep them low. I'm not interested in making a fortune out of them, just a token gesture really. But when I logged in, there was a fair bit of money sat there that hadn't been paid out because I haven't logged in for so long, because I'd forgotten about it, that obviously people have been buying stuff and I don't get any notification that somebody's bought anything. So I don't know that the sort of money's building up. And I don't like leaving it in there because somebody could be getting interest on that when it's supposed to be in my account, not in theirs. You see what I mean? I don't know whether that's true or not, but yeah. Anyway, so just a reminder that the store's there, the prices are going up. If you're quick, you will get stuff at the old price, I think. I'm pretty sure if you click on an item and it takes you to buy it and you buy it, you get it at the price you see. They can't put it up afterwards. I think that would be illegal. So there are at least a day or two where the old prices still stand. They haven't gone up by much. It's not dramatic, but it's a nuisance because it took me a while to work out how to change the prices. And of course I've got lots of items that are actually the same thing, but because on my listings they are separate elements because they've got like a different logo on, but it's still a basic t-shirt. So I had to go and change the price on all of the items in the store, even though they're the same thing. You know, like there's 3 or 4 different mugs you can get. Well, I had to change the price on each one of them. You'd think you could just change it once, wouldn't you? Modern technology. Anyway, it's done. It will kick in on YouTube in the near future, I suspect. So a warning shot. If you're quick, you get stuff at the old price. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for dropping by.